an implement that's been brought in to bail out the banks, basically. And in particular, the metering of Irish water and the packs that we received over the last few weeks have infuriated the population. And I have to say, hats off to everybody who's engaged in organising themselves, in getting onto social media, in producing their own literature, their own posters, their own leaflets. It's a fantastic step forward, and I think this is the way to go. My name is Brid Smith, I'm a local councillor. I'm hosting this event as a councillor for People Before Profit, but I'm not dogmatic and commanding this event. This is an open mic. We want everybody to speak, we want everybody to have their say, but we do want to respect each other's rights to be here and to say what we have to say. And at the same time, it's important, I think, that we take votes on the decisions that we make today about how we resist Irish water. Can everybody hear this joke?
Yeah.
Okay, so just to start off, to say, I guess most people here on Facebook, are you? Yeah. So most people will be following events over the last couple of weeks in relation to how Irish water started to try meter in working class areas from Cork to Portlaoise to Sligo and around Dublin, particularly first of all on the north side in Donamead, Edenmore, Raheny, and then moved into Crumlin, and later on last week into Bluebell and Drimnagh. And what's been amazing and absolutely fantastic and very encouraging to see is that ordinary people, a lot of women, a lot of ordinary young people have been getting out and saying you're not putting the meters in here, have been stalling the progress of Irish water, standing on the stopcocks, organising on their street to object and obstruct and hold back the operation of metering in their estates. Because in the first place, this is what Irish water need to do. And by the way, it's worth reminding ourselves they're spending at least 500 million of our money just to install the meters. Now here's a simple fact: 40% of clean treated water leaks through the system nationally. That's water that's already been brought in, treated and cleaned, that could be drank, could be consumed. 40% leaks. Well, why in the name of God not spend that 500 million fixing the leak instead of putting in meters that are going to cause more leaks? That's a simple point to make, and I think it's one we should remember. The second point to make is that we have already paid for our water. We pay taxes on everything we buy, we pay VAT on every bill we pay for, and we pay taxes on all we earn. And so have our mothers and fathers and aunties and uncles before us who helped to build up the infrastructure in this state. So we have already paid for it, and this is nothing more than a double taxation, like the property tax was, like the bin tax was. And the last thing I want to say about it is, I think resistance to this is hugely important, because I have no doubt, and in fact it is the stated aim of Irish Water and the government to eventually privatise this. At the moment they're saying no, it won't be sold off, it's written into the Act, but they can change acts like that, particularly when they have a majority in power. And we've seen how they've changed the law every time it suits them, and they shift the goalposts. And if and when they move to sell off our water, you're going to see some of the biggest global fat cats like Bechtel, Thames Water, Veolia, who already own the Lewis and own half the water on the planet, come in and make vast profits on a natural resource that's given to us in abundance by nature. This is obscene. There are states in America where water has been privatised. They've made it illegal to put a bucket in your garden to catch the rainwater, because that water, according to them, does not belong to you, it belongs to the multinational company who are now owning the company that gives out the water. There's an expression, a saying that comes from the people of Bolivia, who a number of years ago had a near-on revolution against the water charges. They brought down their government over the water charges. And this is what they say about water. Water belongs to nobody, and it belongs to everybody. And I think that's the way we need to say it. It belongs to all of us, not the fat cat. My water, absolutely yours.